Recent rumors have been flying around the web, indicating that the second season of the Rings of Power series might be seen in early 2024. However, as it turns out, interest in this news has cooled somewhat, and many are not even paying attention anymore. What is the reason for this decline in interest? After all, the creators of the series had everything to make a real masterpiece: a stunning source material, loyal fans, financial support, and most importantly, a team of talented actors. However, something went wrong, and they presented the audience with something boring and uninteresting. Such disappointment raises questions. Perhaps it's not the viewers, but the creators of the series themselves? So far, the answer to this question remains a mystery. It is impossible not to notice that the Rings of Power team took the criticism very sensitively. They began to blame the audience, claiming that their lack of understanding was the reason for the failure. However, this approach to problems is not conducive to solving them. Now the situation with the Rings of Power project is complicated. It originally promised to be a real high-profile event, but turned into a disappointment for many. Instead of listening to viewer feedback and making adjustments, the creators are voicing their complaints and dissatisfaction. It may be worth rethinking your approach and being more open to the public's opinion to find a path to success. Recently, at an event in Monte Carlo, the cast of the series also expressed their displeasure with trolls on the internet who objected to the casting. This only fuels the situation and adds to the negative perception of the project. The future of the second season of Rings of Power is currently clouded not only by the failures of the first season, but also by the creators' own misunderstanding of what caused such a decline in audience interest. Last month, when Ismael Cruz Cordova, who plays the role of elven warrior Rander, spoke about their experience with casting reactions, it sparked negative emotions. He said Prime Video provided a therapist on set to help the actors deal with their aggressive reactions. He mentioned social media attacks, attempts to hack his phone and bank account, as well as threats and even strange packages sent to his address. Cordova said that such behavior is not normal and unacceptable. However, despite this, he will not give the offenders a piece of his mind. Unfortunately, many viewers find Ismael Cruz Cordova's acting unconvincing and is Rander the worst elf they've ever seen. They voiced their dissatisfaction with the first season of the series as a whole, calling it manipulative and not successful enough. However, the show's team continues to ignore such critical opinions and accuse viewers of unfair criticism. The second season of Rings of Power is marred by difficult relationships with viewers and accusations, but despite the challenges, the show's team remains steadfast in their vision and committed to success. Another actress from the show, Sophia Nam, who played the role of the dwarf Dissa, has also faced attacks and criticism against her. She is proud of her role and importance in the story, but emphasized that focusing on her is a misguided action. She believes that comments and attacks from angry viewers cannot define her presence in the show. Arthur, who played the Prince of the Dwarf Kingdom, shared a similar experience. He also expressed his thoughts on racism and his desire to see the world in wholeness and unity. He urged to stop paying attention to skin color when casting and stressed that such accusations would not at all determine his participation in the project. Nevertheless, the stars of the show try to focus on positive moments and take pride in their roles. But it cannot be overlooked that the focus on the personal achievements of the actors and the lack of concrete answers about the criticism of the series makes the viewers feel vague. The showrunners seem to have ignored the second season, leaving it to fend for itself. Instead of fixing the problems, the Power Ring crew continues to blame the viewers and pass the buck. The viewers' criticism stems not only from the failures of the first season, but also from the team's lack of willingness to address the comments and strive for improvement. The focus on the personal achievements of the participants creates a sense of manipulation and takes attention away from the essential problems of the series. Now, in the 21st century, actors and series creators are often confronted with the audience's desire to see themselves reflected on screen. They justify changes in the canon of the source material by arguing that the stories are told today, in a modern context, and need to be updated. Such explanations are no longer new and have been heard not only from the creators of Rings of Power, but also from other movie makers, including the creators of The Witcher. However, this approach elicits mixed reactions from viewers. Many do not accept changes and waste from the source material and criticize such approaches. But there's also an actress from Rings of Power, Cynthia Ottey-Robinson, who played Miriel, Queen of Numenor, who said she hopes the second season will help move away from the constant discussions of viewer reactions and focus on progress and moving forward. Nevertheless, criticism from viewers continues, and some of the show's participants try to change the focus to positive aspects and move forward. However, the viewer's opinion about the second season remains a mystery, and no one knows how it will be met. A portion of viewers will probably expect a smooth plot development, but the show's team and cast continue to view the criticism as a negative reaction. It can be concluded that the continued success of Rings of Power remains in question, and there is no definite answer to the question of what changes and approaches viewers will have to perceive in the second season. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.